Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the managing director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. As the title of this video suggests, we're discussing marriage, prenuptial agreements, and immigration. Now, these three things might not seem overly related, but they very much can be. And the reason I say this is because the jurisdiction where a marriage occurs will have a great deal of bearing on the legalities and the formalities associated with a prenuptial agreement. Meanwhile, getting to and from those different jurisdictions, so for example, the United States, getting married in the United States, if you're not married yet, you may need to use what's called a K-1 fiancé visa to get there. That's its own process. But when you're dealing with law regarding prenuptial agreement, family law regarding marriages in the United States, you're dealing with U.S. law. Over here in Thailand, you're dealing with a different body of law. You're dealing with Thai law. And they differ in certain ways, some big, some small, regarding the formalities and legalities associated with a prenup. This is the reason why it's not a bad idea, if you're looking to get a prenuptial agreement, to seriously examine all the ramifications associated with physical location, jurisdiction, as well as the immigration side of all of that equation. Because at the end of the day, the place where you get married has almost as much bearing as the terms of the prenuptial agreement itself, because the formalities and legalities associated with the jurisdiction can have a tremendous bearing on, for example, the future validity or lack thereof of a prenuptial agreement. So the thing to take away from this video, when it comes to prenups, it is not a simple thing. Anyone out there that's saying, oh yeah, it's just a form, or we've got a template, or we've got an easy, one-size-fits-all prenup, that's a bad way to look at things, especially in an international context, especially where you're dealing with binational couples like we deal with a lot, Thai-American couples. Really bad idea to look at things that way. There is no one-size-fits-all. Every case is going to be slightly different because people come from different places, and you're talking about different types of laws pertaining to prenups and family law that come up in different jurisdictions. So those that find this a bit overwhelming, and it's completely understandable that you would, quite honestly, as shocking as I find it, prenup law can end up being some of the most complex stuff I end up dealing with on a day-to-day basis, because it has all these nuances associated with where things happen and the timing thereof, etc. So for those that do find this a bit overwhelming, may not be a terrible idea to contact a legal professional, gain some insight and guidance into how best to proceed.